What is separation? According to the dictionary, separation is the action or state of moving or being moved apart. In the NFL draft, there are only 7 rounds, 32 picks. You do the math, that equals 224 spots. Will your name be selected? When it's all said and done, you got to learn how to separate yourself. Remember, life is a lot bigger outside of your front door. There's so many other kids trying to be the next Michael Jordan, the next Derek Jeter, the next Andre Agassi, the next Michael Phelps, and the list continues. But the only ones that get called are the ones that separated themselves. The one that looked at themselves in the mirror and said, I will not be another statistic of failure. I will not succumb to fear. I will be everything that they said that I wouldn't be and more. I look forward to practice every single day. Every single day I come to practice, I come with an agenda. And at the top line of my agenda, the title is separation. I love going to practice because the people that come early and leave late easily separate themselves from the weak and make themselves strong. Every time I come to practice, I leave with my heart in my hands because I gave it everything that I got. You got to understand that it's easy to separate yourself from the weak. All you got to do is give one more rep at practice. All you got to do is give one more rep more than the next person at practice. And if you want to be the best, give one more rep more than the best person at practice. When everybody else says that they're tired and they're moving slow at practice, you hold your head up high and you remember what you're there. You're there to separate yourself from being average. Separation is something that doesn't happen overnight. Separation is something that happens when your heart and mind connects and says today is the day. Don't wait overnight. Don't say tomorrow is my day. Make it right now. How bad do you really want to be successful? How bad do you want your name to be called? How bad do you want to stop suffering? How bad do you want to lift your head up and say that today is my day? When you're at practice and you have nothing left in the tank, you need to remember what you're doing it for. You need to remember your why. You need to remember why you're at practice. You're not at practice just to look good. You're at practice to take somebody's position. You're not at practice just to be on the team. You're at practice to solidify your spot at the top. You're not at practice just to only win games. You're at practice to win the game of life. You're not at practice to just get a trophy. You're at practice to become a man. You're at practice to become a woman. You're at practice not only for the sport, you're at practice for life. You're at practice for your family. You're at practice separating yourself from the people that has agreed and signed a contract to be average. That's what you're at practice for. So every single time coach tells you to do one more rep, for every single time coach tells you to do the crab walk, for every single time the coach tells you to run one more hill, to pull that sled, to take more swings, to do whatever it takes in your sport, you better look him in the eyes and say, I got you, coach, because I'm not only doing it for the team, I'm doing it for myself. I got to separate myself, and it starts now. I'm not waiting till tomorrow. It starts now. I'm not waiting for my friends to give me permission to be successful. I'm going to look at myself and say it starts now. No matter what the outcome is, no matter if I make the team or not, the one thing that I must say is that I've always given it my all. I gave it 110%. What will you be known for? I don't have to make the team to have a status or to have a position in life. All I know is that I'm a grinder and I give it everything I got. So what I don't make the team? That doesn't mean that I don't come back next year and I'll be the best person that they've ever seen. So what I didn't make the team this year, that don't mean that over the offseason I don't separate myself from the pack and become the best in school history. So what I don't make the team, that doesn't mean I don't separate myself in the offseason and come back and have everybody speechless. That's what it's about, separation. I don't have to have your permission for me to be the best. Separation. I don't have to have your permission for me to get better. Separation. I don't have to have your permission for me to feel good about myself, for me giving it everything that I got. It's separation. You're going to have to decide. Either I keep the same friends that's been holding me back my entire life, or I'm going to make a decision today to separate myself from dead weight. There comes a point in time when you have to decide between the two, positive or negative. Are you truly tired of your current situation? How bad do you really want it? And if you want it, then yes, it's going to hurt. Then yes, you're going to bleed some. Yes, you're going to be tired. But in the end, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. Sacrifice your freedom now to live comfortably the rest of your life. You can do it. And all it takes is a little bit of separation.
Hey, I'm trying to tell y'all, we're going to eat the city alive. The city want to see a show. The city want to see a show. We're going to give them a show. The city want to see a show. They want somebody my blue run the city. Let's run it. Run the city on 3. 1, 2, 3. Run it.